Oh my god, I feel like I'm gonna fucking cry. Because like, ew.
Alright, hey guys, it's VibinWitKen here, back again with another video for y'all. And today we're gonna talk about a very serious topic, mental health, guys. Talk about what's in that head, you know?
I think mental health is very, 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 very important, and I think people really need to understand how important it is, and not make everything a fucking joke.
Hold that thought real quick, because I'm gonna turn the camera on y'all.
I got so.
Because I got more inputs. I'm gonna put my inputs in last. I'm gonna help them go first, and then I'm gonna go in last.
A good coping mechanism for Trinity is getting good.
No.
Yeah.
Y'all.
Yeah.
But let me turn the camera around so they can put their inputs in, you know? Guys.
I can go through what I go through. So I deal with, oh my god, we have to post this. I feel so embarrassed. I feel awkward.
I talked about mental health and I was depression in the closet.
I just don't.
So,
I feel like I'm bored with myself. I feel like I've been living the same for too long. You know, I'm kind of like, especially with having a boyfriend, it's like, oh my gosh, what if I don't look like this girl? I'm too busy comparing myself to everybody else.
We do that shit. No, because my hair ain't good. My hair is not good.
I feel like I need a new look. So, yeah, that's that. Sometimes like I dead ass cannot get out of bed. It's like it gets so bad because I think lately I've just been like, I love soccer and I can't even do. Like I feel like I don't want to do it no more. But like I love it. And I feel like I'm losing a lot of interest in doing shit that I want to do. And I don't know how to deal with it though. Or like with me, like I was always shy my whole life. Like my grandma grew me, like raised me, and I was always like every time we went out in public, I was on her ass. I was always walking hip to hip. I was always. So like I like with my sister, going to school together. I was always comfortable or whatever. Until quarantine came, where I was stayed home. So during school, I didn't really talk to nobody anymore. So now coming back, I really don't talk to nobody at all, and it makes me kind of bored. And I just don't have no friends. So I'm like, I need to learn how to talk to people because I'm too busy worrying about like what they're doing. Guys, no, that's one thing that's really bad. I always think sometimes I don't try. Using my mindset, I always try being like, okay, who gives a fuck what they think? Who gives a fuck? But like in the back of my head though, it's always like shit. Like, I'm not always being myself fully because I'm too worried about people that think about me. Like Gianna, she don't give a fuck. Like I want to do that. Like, I want to be able to be me without giving a fuck what everybody thinks. There's only certain people I feel like I can actually be myself around, like not without them actually judging me. Because I feel like that's normal because we're going through that age where we're growing up and realizing shit. Like I don't know why, but this year or like I don't know, these few 7 months I've been really nostalgic. I've really been thinking about me being younger, you know what I mean? Like, oh my god, like, I would do anything because we're growing up and it's like, oh, I remember during that time, like, oh my gosh, I miss, like, I want to feel that again. Know, dude, me and my cousin literally talk about memories all the time. I would do anything to go back, but it was so stress, like, free. Like, I miss being a kid. Like, you don't have to worry about all this little extra shit. You have to go through a bunch of shit. I think now, especially at, man.
I'm gonna clash on them to, add, to the topic, All right. So if we're thinking back to, my depressing days, the biggest thing for me with mental health is just like taking care of yourself first. Like at the end of the day, regardless boyfriend, single or not, family, friends, you gotta make sure you're okay. Because a lot of things I struggled with was mainly caring about what people think, which suffers like at your mental health. Like because if you're so focused on everybody's viewpoints and opinions of you, you start to really lose like who you are and start to shape yourself into that person that everybody thinks you are or assumes you are.
But like, I'm not like thinking about like I'm like I need to stop. And it's like I feel like being inside too long really made me overthink. Oh so my god, that's fucked. So now when I go out, I'm overthinking about what other people are thinking. If I'm doing something wrong, this and that. It's like it's kind of like.
And then a lot of the times, like mental health also includes like your eating too, how you eat reflects your energy. A lot of the times, like, if I'm around too many people I feel like are negative, sometimes, like, whether you like it or not, you gotta cut those people out of your life because they can take a toll on your mental health. And just a lot of people around you, like, their energy too. People affect auras and stuff. So, a lot with me spiritually, my spirituality has always helped bring me from that space. And now, like, okay, like, everybody in somewhat way cares about what other people think. But when it starts to affect, like, if these people aren't around you 24/7 telling you what to think and how to, like, you know, that's when it becomes a problem. Like, when you can't think for yourself.
Oh my God, yeah.
And you see a lot of people growing up at our age feeling like that and needing approval from other people, their boyfriends, society, social media. To where, like, I have social media because I enjoy it. But you see I be myself regardless of who I'm around, camera or not. The confidence that strive for me, because confidence, then again too, doesn't even have to be genuine. As long as it looks real to people, people want that. People crave off confidence and shit from people. Like, that's why a lot of people times, like, you see anxiety, people like be on their phones all the time, stuff like that. Like,
oh my God, a big habit
ants around, Nick, like the drug addiction. Like, a lot of people like don't understand, like,
this
a lot
shit
of our
is real,
kids,
guys.
it is, and they're really
real.
suffering, you know. And some people suffer in silence. Some people show them on their outside and inside. Some people show it, you know. But I feel like a lot of kids go through the same thing, you know. And that's why I try to be there for everybody as much.
But then at the same time, though, I think you also need to be there for yourself. If you're
Right.
struggling too, you can't just focus. Like, that's what I have a really bad problem with. I go through shit, but I'm always trying to, like, make sure I fucking always trying to make sure I'm always there for other people. And it's like, I need to start caring about my fucking self. So, what was that?
But I'm really been thinking about myself more, and I'm like, I need to start talking to people more to make me
One thing
I have been like working on that. I feel like I suck at conversation too. I feel like I'm terrible at conversation. Like, I can't keep it up. Like, when I'm like standing next to somebody, I'm like, oh hey, like, what are you doing? And it's like it gets silent, so I'm like,
I literally know exactly what you're talking about. Oh my
I feel like I can't keep up with conversations.
And then it's just a dead silence. It's like,
and then you just kind of like want to walk away. And then you're like sitting there thinking about it too much. Like,
I've been thinking about how I said yes at attendance. I'm like, here, how did I say here? I be overthinking a lot of things. But, overthinking affects your mental health too.
so bad.
I can't help it.
I'm a really bad
I
overthinker.
can't help it either. It's gonna. That's just a part. That shit is good.
And I'm the type of overthinker where I overthink to where I procrastinate so much. Like, I overthink about even why am I procrastinating, and then I get like nothing done. Like, there's so many YouTube videos I just got up now that I recorded weeks ago, like when I should be putting up videos. And I told myself I'll put back more effort, and now I see myself lacking. But like, I focus too much on the negative when I should just get it done.
Like, in a situation, this is what really helps me get out of stupid situations too, or like not do stupid things. Cause like when I'm in a situation that I know that I'm not supposed to do, but I kind of want to do it, I'm overthinking the whole entire time. But then, like, I don't know. It's like, or like I'll like, somebody would be like, "Oh, you want to do this?" Or like when I do my work, I would choose to do my work over everything. You know what I mean? 'Cause I like to get that shit done and out the way. So it's kind of like overthinking, or like you overthink, like, oh, if I don't get this done, it's like, then I'm gonna have to struggle with all this shit, and then if I struggle now, I'm not gonna want to do it anymore, and then I'm not gonna graduate. You know what I mean? And then I'm gonna be broke and shit, cause I already broke. I grew up like that, and it was terrible. I want to be able to give my kids everything. You know what I mean? Like, I want them to have food and not worry about where they're gonna eat their shit. Like, whether they're gonna eat, like, who's gonna make them dinner and shit. Like, who's gonna pay the Wi-Fi? Who's gonna do this and that.
And then at the beginning, I don't blame people for how they act with other people, because at the end of the day, people do help people too, though. At the same time, like, but I don't think it's better when hurt people though. Like, if someone's hurt, why don't we all heal together?
Yeah.
Like,
why break each other down?
See, my best friend, she has this issue where when she's not in the mood, she'll get the nastiest attitude. And I catch myself doing this sometimes, and I feel bad. Like, I'm like, damn.
But that's her energy too, transferring to you. Because a lot of people don't realize. A lot of the times.
Hold on, let me say that it's not cousin her.
Yeah, but not cousin her. But I'm saying, a lot of the times spiritually that I've learned too, we always carry other people's energies too. Sometimes we don't carry our own energy. Sometimes our own energy gets lost in this. You ever be around a group of people, and 1 minute like y'all all cool and stuff, and one person gets a certain way, and everybody else starts like the whole mood shifts like just shifts. That's how energy transfers work. Like, you don't be carrying your own energy a lot of the time. A lot of times you be wondering like, why am I feeling like this way? I was just cool.
Well, I'm sorry. I hate when I'm like, when my friends are going through stuff, and I feel that way carrying on to me because I feel so terrible. Like, I don't want them to be like. And then that's why I'm so like, I care for people really, because when people tell me like they like feel some type of way or something like that, then I feel like, I try to put myself in their shoes, and when I do that, then I feel what they, I don't want to say I feel what they feel, or I've been through what they've been through, but I can get a somewhat feel of what they feel, and then it makes my chest feel so heavy, and it makes me kind of stressed out, so I'm like, oh my god.
I might not know what to always tell like my friends, but like I always want them to know like shit, I am always there to even just listen to
but sometimes like when I'm telling people how I feel and they say nothing back, like then I feel like I don't know, like damn, do they like then I get to thinking like
I feel like, well, like do they think I'm just saying this just for like attention or shit? Like,
are they like really listening?
Right.
But
that's
then
why
I
I don't say shit
too, so I'm like trying to like, okay, I need to learn how to understand them because sometimes people just don't know what to say.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know what to say sometimes, but like I truly do care, and I like really genuinely am sorry that you're going through something like that. Like when somebody like my best friend was going through it, and she was telling me how she felt, like I was literally sitting there silent, going like taking it all in, though, right? You're like taking it all in,
and then it's like.
Yeah, I'm gonna close the video out, guys. Thank you guys for showing,
I never talked about shit like that.
I know, I don't, like, I really don't be doing, like...
I never talked about that. I never talked to her about my sister.
I really don't talk about shit like this, or, like, to even talk about feelings, like...
Right. Because that's not me, that's not what my
family does. Exactly. That's not what my family does. We bottle up a lot of this. I'm adding one more thing.
No, but I noticed that you do that too, though, because a lot of times you'll just like be laughing, or like a lot of times I feel like you suffer in silence, though. Because you're not very like sad all the time, or if you do, you don't.
Yeah, I don't like to show that. I would rather have the energy. I would rather try to keep the energy happy and shit instead of me like looking like this all the time, But I don't like to open up because anytime like. This is what me and my mom do. Like, I don't say shit because, oh my god, I feel like I'm gonna fucking cry. Because I don't like to talk about stuff because my nana, she does not fucking understand. She thinks everything's like, because of your generation, because of the phones, this, that. Oh, it's because you're this, it's because of that. I'm like, you don't know what the fuck is going through my fucking head. Like, don't tell me what I'm feeling. I'm like, because the reason of it, half of it is her. Shit.
Exactly, that's like kind of like with my mom, because when I tell her when I have a problem with something, she gets all offended.
Exactly,
why does it guilt trips me, like making me think like, oh, am I really wrong for actually telling her how I feel? And then she gets to yelling, and then we're like, oh my gosh, why are you yelling? I'm just trying to tell you how I feel. And then she'd be like, I'm not yelling, and then make me feel like I'm a bad person. Or sometimes when I do tell her, like, I don't ever tell her anything, but my sister, my older sister does. When they get into it, my mom uses that against her. And it's so, like, I'm like, that's so terrible. It's so wrong.
I wish people would be more open-minded to hearing out. Like I really wish my nana would hear me the fuck out instead of just going to conclusion about it being because of my phone or some shit. Like, just blaming everything other than just fucking listening. And then, she's been really bad lately. She thinks that I'm like ungrateful and don't appreciate shit that she gives me. I'm like, I don't want the materialistic things. I would rather have you mention, like, I need you to be here for me mentally. Like, I need, like, have someone to talk to. Because I feel bad because I'm always talking to my mom. And I feel like she gets tired of it. So, like, But that's why half the time I just deal with my own shit.
Oh, my grandma, she does this a lot. And when she has a problem with something, she will say it. But then when I get mad after that, she'll be like, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. I'm just kidding with you. I'm just kidding. Like, no, you're not. You're so serious. And then felt some type of way when I felt some type of way about it. And it was like, please don't do that. Like, and then she likes to bitch about a lot of things that aren't that serious. I go to school. I get my, I always do my work, but I may miss some days of the week because, I get so tired and I'm not used to waking up at 5 in the morning every single day because I was on quarantine for how long? We were inside, waking up whenever time we wanted for how long? So I'm still getting used to that, and I want them to understand that, but they can't. They just don't. And it's so irritating when somebody doesn't understand.
I literally, sometimes, I have a lot of bad, days where I just cannot get the fuck up, and I wish people would understand, that sometimes I, cannot come to school half the time, and I do need to start coming to school because I am getting letters and shit, but, fuck, if I can't get out of bed, shit, what am I supposed to fucking do?
I hate when my mom or my grandma relates me to my older sister. My older sister was so much worse than I was. She was so bad. She was yelling at my mom. She was arguing back. She was doing shit that she wasn't supposed to, fighting people, not going to school, all this extra shit, I don't do it. But when I get an attitude with my mom or my grandma, they call me Little KK, which is my older sister's nickname. But I'm like, please don't call me that because I'm nothing like her. Or they'd be like, I just don't want you to be like her. I'm not going to turn like her. I've literally just missed 2 days of school. I'm okay. I'm still doing my
They don't understand that.
Okay, I'm not feeling
But that's good. That's really good that you open up about that, though. Make sure you guys leave a thumbs up, subscribe, turn post notifications on, all that. And we'll be back for more content, guys. Everybody say bye.
Bye.
Bye.